Welcome back to Grave Hour, where the lights are low, the stories are dark, and the truth is darker. Tonight's case feels disturbingly recent, even though it's rooted in an old tale. The vibes? Revenge, pride, and a basement you should never walk into. We're covering the Cask of Amontillado. With me is our co-host.
What's up, everyone? Back again to question every life decision that brought me into a room with creepy story enthusiasts.
And also joining us is a man who claims the story is not a story, but a confession.
Ah, yes, a confession, a memory, a masterpiece. Call me Montresor.
Oh, great. We ordered an interview and got delivered a supervillain.
Let's start at the beginning. The night Fortunato disappeared wasn't ordinary. It was carnival night. Music, masks, chaos. A perfect setup for someone to vanish.
I'm just saying, if you're dressed as a clown, drunk and running around a carnival, you're already 80% missing person case material.
He was dressed as a jester, bells on his cap, every step jingling, annoying, loud, perfect.
Dude, you sound like one bad jingle away from committing a crime.
Witnesses confirmed that Fortunato was seen laughing, drinking, bragging, usual carnival behavior. What wasn't usual was Montresor here approaching him with what he called a rare opportunity.
A rare Amontillado, the finest wine, or so he believed. He thought himself an expert. An expert, I simply let pride guide him by the hand.
Translation, gaslighting with wine.
According to reports and Montresor's own words, he invited Fortunato to taste the rare wine stored underground. He also made sure Fortunato was already very, very drunk.
So I come to my basement and try this wine situation, red flag number 1.
He insists on coming. I even told him to go back. I said he was coughing too much, that the damp air would worsen it. But he refused. Amontillado, he said, like a chill chasing candy.
Right, because nothing says great idea like following someone into a dungeon while you're waiting.
And so they entered Montresor's catacombs, deep, winding tunnels lined with bones, barrels, and dust. Imagine this: narrow stone hallways, cold air, bones stacked like books, and two very drunk men wandering deeper and deeper.
It's giving haunted house tour but without the exit signs.
He coughed. Oh, how he coughed. I offered him wine. More wine. Medoc. The grave. He drank it all. A jester stumbling in the dark, trusting the one holding the torch. Trusting me.
Honestly, the lesson here is don't accept drinks from a guy who sounds like he narrates horror movies.
They walked deeper until they reached a small town, a niche carved into the wall. And that's when the story takes its final, chilling turn. The crime scene found later was horrifying. Chains attached to the stone, a torch dropped on the floor, and a freshly built brick wall.
Look, I am not detective, but if I find a wall that wasn't there 10 minutes ago, I'm calling the cops.
Oh, the chains. They clicked so beautifully around his grits. He thought it was a joke, until he heard the first brick. Clack. Then another clack. Ah, music.
Bro, you said that like you're describing a love song.
Fortunato sobered up as the wall grew taller. He screamed, rattled the chains, begged. No one heard him. No one could.
His final plea. Montresor, for the love of God. And I said, yes, for the love of God. And laid the last brick.
Okay, yeah, no. I would like to get off this ride.
What makes this case even darker is that Montresor kept the secret for 50 years. He was never caught, never suspected. Only now, long after the fact, does he speak.
50 years, and not a sound behind that wall, not a whisper, just peace.
Tell me why you said that like it's a fix.
So there you have it, a crime of pride, deception, and abasement no one should ever trust. A story that proves sometimes the scariest monsters aren't supernatural. They're just really, really patient.
Reminder, if someone invites you to see something rare in a tunnel, say no.
My tunnels are always open.
Nope, no they're not. Security take him away.
And that wraps up today's Grave Hour. Thank you for listening. And remember, stay curious, stay cautious, and never go into the catacombs, even for good wine.